Just to follow on Mike's question about the president's visit, can you talk about what thresholds or milestones you expect to be crossed in the recovery process by August 21st that makes you comfortable with having the president visit then and meet his objective of not interrupting the process?
Yeah, our biggest goal was to make sure that we weren't going to disrupt the ability of our search and rescue teams to continue their operations. And when I was just briefing the president and he spoke with the governor, he asked the governor if this was going to be an appropriate time, and the governor agreed.
So search and recovery is expected will be completed?
It will not be completed, but it will be in an area where he will not be impacting that.
On the monetary assistance that's available, this critical need assistance, I believe that's just a one-time per household payment. It's intended for consumables. But our teams on the ground are hearing from people who are concerned about making their car payment, making their basic bills now that their lives have been so upended. What do you say to residents who fear that the money that is, being made available just isn't going to cut it?
Yeah, the programs that FEMA has, the critical needs assistance, is just that. It's to support some of their very initial basic needs. In addition, we have our individual and household programs that can provide additional funding that covers, home repairs. In this case, most people lost everything, but it can also cover losses to personal property such as vehicles or major appliances. We'll work with each individual as they register for assistance to help understand what's eligible under FEMA. FEMA's programs, again, designed to help jumpstart that recovery process. It won't cover all of their needs, and we'll work with our faith-based partners as well as some of the philanthropy organizations that have been giving funding to the state, so we can make sure that everybody has their cases managed in a way that helps them meet any of the unmet needs that they have.
And on your coordination with state officials, you said when we talked to you earlier in the week that you've been encouraging them to really make their requests early, to try and think about what they're going to need in a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Given how understandably overwhelmed they are, do you feel they have the ability to do that, to be able to think that far in advance, to see what they're going to need a little bit further down the road so that you can provide those resources?
And I think part of what we have done as we have embedded our teams in is we help them think about what their potential needs are going to be, and bringing in this additional team that's going to support the county will help them think through strategically into the future, what are we going to need a week from now, 2 weeks from now. And those are the types of daily conversations in a future planning cell that are happening every day, so we can make sure we have a continuous flow of resources into the area.